All right, it is episode 5 of 3 Juans on the mic, and I am running out of ways to introduce ourselves. So, hello, I am Nico.
I am Juanse.
You guys can do the math now.
That's Sebastian.
We didn't give any numbers, so how are they going to do math?
Well, the math of you're Nico. This is Juan. Who's left? Oh, it's Sebastian.
What if they don't know our names? Maybe they just don't care enough and they skip over our names when we start.
Well, now they know. Although maybe they should listen to our previous episodes so they know.
You heard them.
You think that they'll start being able, for those people that don't know us, will they be able to start associating names with voices?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't know. I just said no, but I don't know. Maybe. I think so, though. I sound like a little kid. I sound like I'm 13. So they'll be like, oh, there's that little girl.
I sound like I just got off the boat, so it's all good.
I guess maybe I'm the more articulate. Yo, I've been told, not because of the podcasts, but when I send voice notes, I've been told that I sound very monotone.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
You sound very flat.
Juanse is a robot. Hello.
Robot.
I'm here to destroy humanity.
robot.
This is a foreign robot. Nothing is assembled in the U.S.
I am foreigner, so my program have not been updated. Beep boop.
Yes.
I guess that's how we start today's episode.
It's always a unique way.
It is. We never know where we're going with this shit.
And we always talk about the same stuff, don't we?
We sure as hell do.
I don't know why you did that.
We do?
Me neither.
We talk about the same things every day.
No, we always talk about something different. I
What
hope.
the Sadly, what the fuck?
What am I doing here? Where have I been?
Yeah.
I've been thinking, and today, I was, my best ideas always come when I'm in the shower. Or when I'm in the bathroom, I should say, because I'm not always
When
showering.
he's tugging.
I don't want to know what you do in the bathroom and why your ideas flow so smooth.
You see,
Eloquently.
after such a release of energy, your mind kind of just goes blank.
You relax. You relax. You just calm down. But
And
no,
after that-
that's not what I'm doing in the bathroom.
A nice nap.
Okay.
You snap.
No, a nice nap.
Oh, I thought you said I snap. I was like, that
after I
sounds like
snap-
some like I don't even know what that would be. But there is something out there for everybody. Something that everybody likes. There's people like pain, masochists. Some people like feet, Camilo.
We're not throwing names.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not Camilo.
Camel toe.
Camel toe. That's a nickname for one of our friends, in case people are wondering. But there's people who like that as well.
Hey.
What are you guys into? What's like the weirdest fetish that you guys have?
I don't have a fetish, but I'll tell you the first 3 things that I look at when I first look at a woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what we're talking about.
No, I know, but I don't have any like weird fetishes.
I guess that's his fetish. He just doesn't want to share.
I really don't.
Are
I
you
don't have
into
any
midgets?
fetishes. Oh my gosh.
I actually do have one, and I just started realizing this.
Okay, what is it?
back.
You like to get tickled in your bum hole?
No,
In your taint.
don't judge.
Nobody's
And if you guys are out there and you guys are judging, I'm judging you guys because I'm sure you guys have some weird ass fucking shit you guys are into. But I kind of like when a girl kind of has like a small bush, like well maintained, nice and trim, like little Hitler stash, little runway, little triangle,
a landing strip.
yeah, the little landing strip, little triangle, kind of like things like that.
Yo.
I don't know, I kind of like that.
Right now that you mentioned this, is bringing back a memory from high school. In my freshman year, I used to ride the bus, right? And the high school that I went to, it was called Atlantic Technical Center. It was a magnet school.
Bush get you.
I'll tell you exactly
Okay.
why.
I'm super
Especially because we're
curious.
talking about landing strip. So I'm in the freaking bus, and my school used to pick up students from the school right next door, which was a school for like the students that were really bad that got kicked out of the regular schools. So when we would pick up the students from that school, there was this one girl, and
She show you her landing strip.
no, she didn't have to show anybody.
Oh.
That's back in the day when like, I guess like crop top shirts were popular. Dude, her thing went from like landing strips all the way down there. I'm assuming all the way up to like a happy trail. So
she had
like,
a happy trail?
She had a happy trail.
Oh my god! You know there was a girl in high school like that. She was a
Disgusting.
lesbian too. Nothing. I'm just saying. I just remember she was a lesbian. I don't know why I mentioned that, but she had the same thing. I remember there was a girl in my high school, which I graduated after you, so of course it's different. It's a girl. Hopefully.
In different schools anyway.
Yeah, she also had a fucking happy trail, and I was like, I thought only dudes were supposed to have those.
And it wasn't like a shadow. It was like full grown hairs.
Like
I'm talking
Wolverine.
about like inch long hairs.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like we're talking about if she's in the wind and it's a windy day, that shit's moving in the direction.
That's showing
of the
you
wind.
the direction of the wind.
Yes.
So if it was like a beautiful girl, would you guys put up with that?
No.
We can always wax.
Not if it's going all the way to the belly button, like I saw.
Yeah, that's pretty far. That a girl. Check 1 2 Mike. Check.
Maybe she was waiting for it to grow long enough to like wax it.
to braid it.
No, wax.
Have you seen the girls that braid their armpit hair?
Oh, please stop.
That's a new trend.
I actually saw someone when I went to New Orleans.
Me too.
I guess that's where it is.
So, with the person I was at the time, we went to brunch and it started to rain. So this girl, I guess she was like, for lack of a better term, kind of like a hippie, right? A hippie.
Hippie.
I think we might have gone to
Hippie.
the same place.
Oh shit!
It's the same
And
deal.
she walked in. It started raining. She was on her bicycle, I guess, a boyfriend, whatever. And the person I was with, she was the one who mentioned. She was like, "Holy fuck! Be discreet, but turn around."
That
and
never works.
And look at her armpit, bro. When she walked out and she got back on her bike, that shit just like literally popped out like.
I'm sorry, but
I was
that's
like,
just
holy
unattractive.
shit.
You can be a hippie, whatever, but
Some men like that apparently.
Oh no, not me.
nah.
Strawberry in her hair.
Huh?
Strawberry in her hair. I give her a name, hippie name, Strawberry.
Dude, nah, that doesn't work for me.
All right.
No.
It doesn't work for me either, to be honest.
Yeah, no.
No,
Okay,
no
so-
offense.
so
Everybody's
Sebas-
got their freeze.
So Sebas has a little fetish for.
But it has to be maintained.
maintained.
Yeah, and
You know,
maintained and nice.
maintain
No,
bush, you know.
if you gotta comb it every once in a while,
Weekly-
shampoo
Who
it,
the hell
weekly yard
does
work.
that?
maintain it, conditioner.
So
You
soft
really,
hair.
dude, you like put some thought into this. Now I'm scared.
I mean,
Do you have a bush?
no?
Oh.
No, I'm trim,
Landing
guys.
strip?
No, I'm trim, guys. I'm clean. I'm clean down there.
Okay. All right. So Juanse, what was your fetish?
My fetish, which is not a fetish, is just the first things that I notice.
But
Like,
that's not
on a
okay.
girl.
Go for it. Let's listen to it.
First thing is she has to have a beautiful smile. Okay, and by that, listen, like oral hygiene is top.
By the way, this is not Hinge or Tinder where you get to build your girlfriend. This
Build
is
a
just
bitch.
No. It's three very.
build a bitch.
Yo, where's that from again? Build a bitch. I've heard that somewhere. Somebody pointed out if you're listening, if you know what it is. Anyway,
Leave it in the comments below.
there you go. The smile. Good eyebrows.
Juanse, but that's not a fetish, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have
Is there
anything
something
that I,
characteristics
kinky
that
that
you're
you
looking
like
for,
to
yeah.
do, or that you like girls to do to you when you're
Or have,
You
you
know,
know, yeah, like
doing
maybe
the
if you
do.
like when a girl sticks their finger up your asshole.
Nope.
Some guys get off with that. I don't.
no.
Thanks for
Not at
declaring that.
I'm just saying. Or some guys like to suck on toes, or you know, like armpits, or some shit like that. There's some girls who actually like to bite guys' nipples.
That's weird.
I actually
I've
had
never
that.
I guess
any of
maybe-
those.
I actually had that done once.
I guess the only thing that
It's kind of kinky. It's kind of kinky.
It turned you on, didn't it?
A little bit. I was
How
like,
hard of a
"Ooh," I was
bite?
like,
How hard of a
You got a little
bite?
chub on right now?
nah.
How hard of a bite are you talking?
I'm not saying full on rip off the nipple, but like little
Like,
like
a playful bite.
yeah,
a
like
nibble.
just like when you're like nibbling on a girl's nipple, you know, like and like you kind of like
I call
pull it
that
a little bit.
Gerber baby action.
Gerber Berber.
Yeah,
Gerber Berber. Gerber baby action.
It's the alcohol.
Trademark.
Gerber Berber.
but no.
He thought of something though, so let's
I
listen.
did think of something.
Okay.
I guess something that I enjoy is getting my back scratched.
Oh, okay. See, that's a fetish.
But
there you go.
Not to the point where I'm like bleeding that I look like I got attacked by Wolverine. I enjoy a nice like scratch where you feel it, but it doesn't leave a mark that has to heal.
Oh no, leave marks on me. Mark your territory. Shit. Make sure you mark where you are.
What about would you be willing to get hickied on by a girl?
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
It's been on
In the neck.
It's happened.
Professionally. Like if you go to work, what are you going to do?
I fell. I burnt myself with a spoon.
Yo.
I burned myself like straightening my hair.
Straightening my hair.
I'm going to tell you one hilarious thing that I said to cover up a story of a hickey. It was around hurricane season, and I said that I was cutting a branch from a tree. No. It wasn't for a hickey. It was for a scratch on my neck.
Oh.
A very visible scratch on my neck.
Catwoman.
Almost.
Meow.
This girl that I dated at the time, very...
What's her name? Let me hit her up.
Very...
Eskimo Brothers?
Eskimo Brothers. No. Don't look it up. Don't look that up. Please don't look that up.
Dude, so I said that I was helping her and her family, whatever, cut branches of a tree, to prevent the hurricanes from like knocking down the branches, causing damage or something. And I said that as I was in the middle of cutting, somebody let go of the branch that we were supposed to be cutting, and it just like slapped me, like whiplashed me on the neck.
But that's not a bad story. That's not a totally bad story, to be honest.
I made it up on the ride home.
That's not a bad story. That's believable.
It's believable.
It's believable.
It's
happening.
believable because of the time of the year it was, which was hurricane season. If they were just saying, "Oh, I was just cutting damn trees off a damn tree for no
you
reason,"
could just landscape for a lady.
No.
Okay. That's still getting
So
scratched.
that's my fetish, I guess. The scratch.
Wow.
How about you, Nico?
I like those.
I don't think I've been freaky enough to have a fetish. Just gotta be honest. I don't think I've been with enough women or with the right women to have an actual fetish. Maybe I haven't experienced all that because I haven't had what you had, Sebas, and I haven't had what you had, Juanse.
Okay, so that goes to raise the question, Sebas, from those fetishes, do you find it obviously it excites you more when that's going on? I don't know that
excites me
Bush.
more is like the right question, like word for it.
Yeah, no.
Would put it in a specific place that's not the usual place.
The butt?
Count as a fetish? Yeah.
As in, like, if you are
Well, we're all
having
adults here, so I'm
sex
going to say it. So, like, anal. Is that a fetish?
It could be.
I mean, it's not
It's
like
out
I
of-
prefer
I don't think it's
it,
for
but
everybody.
It's out of the norm, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's for everybody.
Not every girl allows it to, and
That's true. Maybe that's why I like it, because it's taboo. Is that why fetishes are so big? 'Cause
Like,
they're
for example,
taboo?
some of the most classic fetishes that you can hear is, the teacher and schoolboy kind of thing. Where
I always wanted that to happen to me.
So that's one of your fetishes. Are you, like, looking at your porn history right now?
No, you're looking at me, not looking at anything
I
right
mean,
now.
mentally, like, you're going
No.
through, like, what did I watch last night?
I think about it like the hottest, well, to me, woman teacher. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
we
wanted
would
to
hope
say
so,
it with
say
the
I-
man
Like-
teacher.
like-
I like the man.
I want you to stay after school because you'd be that bad boy. I'm like,
or
shit.
like,
Hold the fuck up.
or like, excuse me, Mrs. Whatever. Is there anything I can do for extra credit?
You guys have watched way too much porn.
No, I'm actually getting that from SNL. It's a bit from
okay.
SNL.
I mean, think about it. How else would a teacher be like, nah, stay after school so we can fuck?
Extra credit.
I gotta teach you a lesson.
I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes down, but I get it. I'm just making fun of you guys.
How do you think it goes down in real life?
Have you
Because
guys-
obviously that doesn't. Oh, like how does?
I think last year or something like that, like there were like 2 cases where like fine ass teachers.
Just remember, this is a crime.
Well, I know. But hey, look.
We're not. We're not
Condoning.
for it.
We're not condoning.
We're just trying to imagine
if
what
you're
happens.
a teacher, whether you're a guy or a girl,
This is a role play
Don't-
situation. Let's see it
don't
that
do
way.
it. Don't do it. Save yourself a headache. Because
Wait until they're 18.
Don't.
At the end of the day, it's gonna come out.
But still,
into the light.
even if they're 18 and they're still in school, it's still a crime.
Oh, no way. Okay, so then
is
just
affair.
leave it for the bedroom with your wife, girlfriend, hookup, Tinder match,
Just went to the
Bumble
graduate.
match. Yeah,
Or no.
Exactly.
that
Anyway,
leads-
so back to my point. There were 2 stories last year or something like that where the teacher was so like the husband actually knew that the teacher was having an affair with the kid.
Say what?
Yeah, and he was like protecting
He
her.
was okay with it.
I don't know.
That man must have.
Well,
loved
yeah,
this
he was
lady.
okay with it because he was like excusing the woman for doing it.
Oh,
But the kid's a fucking idiot though. If I have that piece of ass, I ain't telling nobody.
again, we're not condoning this in no way whatsoever. But I'm gonna change the topic and say, have you guys ever done it in school, or what's the weirdest place that you guys have
Not
ever
in school.
performed the
No, not in
holy
school.
act?
Of becoming one.
Mine are more like unholy.
Unholy. So talk about your unholy acts.
I think Nico beats us all though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We are not going to get into this right now.
No, I want to know.
It'll be up to Nico if he discusses it
No, I want to know.
about a
I
particular
Plead the fifth.
place. But Sebas, I'll let you take it away first.
Well, I kind of have a few places. Okay, so yeah, there's actually one, and I don't think it's a place. It's more like an area that you use to.
Wow, he made that hand motion like he was sticking it into something.
No, it's an area where you actually travel to and from, right?
Travel to and from.
Yes.
highway?
Yes, a highway. So it's like.
Did you forget the word?
No, I wasn't trying to say the word, but
Oh,
I was
because
like,
it's unsafe.
yes, I don't recommend anyone doing this.
Were you driving or were you like
I
on
was
the shoulder?
I
of
was
the
the
road?
driver. So here's the thing.
Oh.
So I met the girl at a bar, by where we live, and we started drinking. We got pretty crazy, right? And then we were driving home, and I was dropping her off to her house. She was messed up. She was done. She was like over.
You guys have been drinking.
Yeah, of course. We were at a bar.
Oh.
And so as I'm driving home,
Did
she's
I
like
miss that part?
extremely horny. She was extremely horny. So she like started kissing on me and like started jumping on me. And literally this girl like trying to have sex while I was driving on it. If anyone lives anywhere in the world,
Fast and the Furious did
if
that.
you know 95,
Han.
no, Highway 95.
And Wonder Woman. Han and Wonder Woman. I forgot her name in the movie.
What?
He's
Gal
talking
Gadot.
about Fast and the Furious.
Oh,
They
come on,
did
man.
it. They did it. They did it. They were going pretty fast on a.
He was like, what?
I'm like, Wonder Woman. When did Wonder Woman have sex on the highway?
Gal Gadot. Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
That hurt. Cute.
Gadot.
She's cute.
Okay, so let's continue.
Anyway, so I'm like here going over like 80 miles an hour because of course like I'm turned on
He's trying to get home.
and she's like touching me, so the more I get excited, the more I press on the accelerator. And she starts jumping on top of me. I'm like, yo, like you need to stop right now because if there's a cop behind me, we're done. Like I'm done because I've been drinking and I'm driving and I'm going over the speed limit. And here I'm trying to perform sexual activity while driving.
What?
That's like 5 offenses in one night.
Yeah, you
Reckless driving, lewd acts in public, driving under the influence. Mejor dicho.
Yeah, you gotta
bro.
tip him at that point. Be like, just take the dollar bill and let us go.
So yeah, I finally get to her house.
There's
and-
room for one more.
There's room for one more. Ooh.
God.
That's
But yeah.
an indecent proposal.
Good thing, like nothing happened during the drive there.
But you guys made it somewhere though.
Oh yeah, we made it back to her house.
All right, cool.
She was still as horny, so
You guys.
No need to finish there. We know what happens. We've all been there.
I'm
In the
just
jungle,
saying.
the mighty jungle. A wimpa way. No.
No.
Yo, there's nothing like making a headboard bang against the wall.
Who uses headboards anymore?
Again,
In case there was one.
I've had more of that in cars than like an actual bed. Unfortunately.
Well, funny story. Me, I was having sexual relationships inside my car, and the glass of my car
the back one.
completely shattered.
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw it.
No one touched it.
Like it imploded. Just
It just cracked.
It popped. Like it popped. Like literally.
popped.
It popped. So we were in the front seats, right? We had finished what we were doing, talking. So we decided to crack down the windows and turn the AC at the low volume, right? Just to get the air flowing, make sure the car
get the odors out,
dry yourself out.
Yeah, get to like normal temperature. And we were talking, and literally, all we hear is like a pa. Mine, pa, pa, like a pa, like a pa, like a pa, pa, right? Just like pa. So we were like parked right in front of an airport, not in front of the airport, like by the a parking lot of an airport for like the employees of the airport. And
which airport?
I'm not gonna go there. And
giving too much information out.
To their left side, there were like a bunch of apartments. So it was like a dead end road. So there was no one there. It was just my car. The moment I hear that pop, I literally pull my pants up. I'm like, who the fuck just touched my car?
Oh, man.
Turns out there was nothing. It was just, I guess,
the pressure, the change of temperature on the glass.
Change of temperature, something
That's
happened. And it
crazy.
just
I remember I saw that glass and it was like
So it was
shattered.
so the glass itself was shattered. It wasn't like cracked.
Shattered. And the only thing holding it together was the tent.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
He's 100% about that.
You know how hard it is driving when you can't see out of your like window,
Rear,
glass, whatever. Extremely, especially
That's
like at 6
crazy.
a.m. driving on down 95 again.
Yo, nothing like that's ever happened to me, but I used to go and try to find hidden places like warehouses
Places.
yeah, like tactical places to actually go and take care of business.
You sound like you're gonna murder someone like at a warehouse.
I was with a woman and we were just trying to find some privacy, right? Because we both lived with our parents. There was no way to do it that way. We didn't really want to go get a hotel room, and we went to a warehouse and we were at the front seat. And when she jumped over and, she started bouncing up and down. Yeah, she started hitting the horn. Yo, that's that. Like, beep, beep. Yeah, and it's like that makes you nervous because you're already doing something you're not supposed to. You're in private property because you're technically not supposed to be there. And to hear the horn go off and you don't know if it's your car or not. Oh, my God. That makes your heart stop pumping for a minute. Like, it makes your heart stop.
You know where it's also nice to go? And I only do this when like I'm with someone that I've been with for a while. It's a motel.
A motel or like a specific motel?
A motel. Because they'll kind of
a specific one.
No, not a specific
The
one.
places that charge you by the hour?
They're mainly charged by the 3 hours.
Oh, so
it's like 3 hours, 6
You've been there,
hours.
Juanse? I've never been
No,
there.
I haven't.
Not Motel 6. I would not recommend those. Not that I've been there, but I would not recommend
Aren't
them.
those nightly though?
Bed
Like
bugs?
Motel 6 and stuff
No,
like that?
you can actually stay there for like the day.
Like just the night?
Yeah.
That's what you meant. Not the day.
Well, yeah, the day.
What day? Sorry.
But no, those motels actually they're kind of interesting because they're
They're
meant
catered for that.
Yeah, they're catered for
Oh,
that.
okay.
So they have like the love suite, they have like the couples whatever. So each room kind of like adds on.
I know this place because you told me about it.
Yeah. Same.
And I only know them by one name and they're like in Miami.
Right.
Is
What's
that
the name?
did you talk Executive Suites?
Oh, I thought you were going to say brothel for some reason.
No,
That's
there's several.
Are we in the fucking Western world?
No, there's several.
Westeros.
There's
yeah,
actually
but they're
several.
the same. But they're the same brand. If you
No,
look at it,
they're
it's
not the
yes,
same. Wow.
dude. I looked into it. I was
like
curious.
I've been trying to go to one.
No, I have nobody to go with, so I have not actually been out there.
Well, if you do have someone to go out there, I recommend it. If you want to spice up a little bit, because they have like mirrors everywhere. Like the whole room has mirrors.
I don't think I'm ready to see my body in that.
And the ceiling has mirrors, so
Action.
it's like you get to see
Were
like,
you
what's happening.
Were you impressed or disappointed by what you saw in all these mirrors?
I was confident as fuck. And she
Were
was,
you flexing in the mirror like American Psycho?
Yo, I actually was. There's this one move, right, that like I'm on top, right, and from the side view, like I was looking at my lats, like the definition on
This
my
man was
lats and
getting
my
turned
back.
on by himself.
And I was like, yeah. And I was looking at my triceps, like, yeah. And she was liking it because she was grabbing everything. So I'm like, shit, we're making magic right now.
We're making magic right now. That's what he said. So I'll go.
So if you're out there, if you want to spice things up, you know, kind of have like date night with your girl, your guy, whatever you're into, hey, go up. 3 hours is like
Find a motel.
$30. Yeah.
My craziest experience was in front of a Taco Bell. No joke.
Back
And
or
my
front
mom
of the Taco Bell?
front. They were still open.
No fucks given.
No fucks given. And I was in my mom's van
Well,
in front of a Taco Bell at like 8:30 at night.
is your mom gonna hear this?
Man, listen, mom, I love you, but yeah, your van was like,
Did you clean it though?
fuck no, who the hell cleans that?
Cochino.
Dude, you're not one to talk.
Chino
I
cochino.
cleaned it.
With what?
Little wipes.
You clean your mom's van too?
Yeah. Yeah, there's funny thing about the van. It had no. So
It's
it
a
was,
family van.
No.
It's not in the family any longer. This was years ago.
Yeah.
This was like
okay,
high
okay.
school
I
times.
thought we were
This
talking
van-
about current cars.
No. So this van was one of like from like the late 1990s, right? So it had the removable chairs in the back, and we only
lost some of
had
them.
one row instead of having all full rows. We
Yeah.
only had the middle one. So we used to like kind of fold the middle row all the way up, so you had like the whole back like just to yourself to lay there
Gotcha.
and just talk.
Yeah.
Tell me what you feel like.
Talk in quotation marks.
Parentheses.
Tell me what you
Buddy
like.
ears.
Tell me all your fears. You know. Tell me your fears. I want to know.
And put this dick in your mouth.
Try to talk with this dick in your mouth.
That's what Sebas would say to them.
Yo, as that SpongeBob meme goes, like where he's like pointing like to his pelvic area, he's like, "It's not gonna suck itself."
That's American Pie. Suck me, beautiful.
Suck me, beautiful. They
Yo.
call me Nova Casanova.
Dude, one time my parents they caught me watching American Pie. I didn't know what the movie was about. But when I started watching it, I couldn't stop watching it. And
Because it turned you on.
but here's the thing. It was their movie.
It was
It was their movie. That wasn't my movie.
They were ashamed then. That's why.
And then when they walked in on me watching the movie, I wasn't doing anything. I was just watching the movie. They grounded me.
Why you grabbed the property, man?
It was in our closet.
You embarrassed them. That's what it was. They were like, oh my God. He knows we
found
watch
us.
this stuff. Jesus Christ.
Have you ever confronted them about it? Like, why did
Nah,
you
that
guys
was so
have-
long ago.
Like, hey, mom, dad.
It'd be a
you-
funny conversation.
You
to
remember
have.
that time you guys grounded me for watching your movie?
So let's talk about why you had that movie.
I don't know why I had that movie.
No,
It
I'm
was-
saying this.
Oh,
gotcha,
gotcha.
Come on, man.
Sorry,
You
I
drink
wasn't
too
following
much?
along. No.
This guy. Yo, what about at the movie theater? Like when you were younger, did you guys ever do stuff? Not like all the way, of course. But
I did it outside the movie theater.
I think
No.
I just got handies.
Yeah, I did too. And a BJ. I got a BJ. In the movie
No, because
theater.
every time I went to the movies, I actually wanted to see the movie. So
No,
I went to
just-
like a popular movie.
I feel like as a
that was-
young guy.
Why would you go to a popular movie to do stuff?
No, he didn't want
Oh,
to. do stuff.
gotcha,
He
gotcha.
No, I actually went to watch a movie. Like I
Gotcha.
enjoyed the
And
movie.
then after the fact.
Yeah, after you know Magnolias, the back. There's like the highway, right? And they had like their loading dock or whatever. Like
Dude,
trash.
I think
Oh, that was like the
so
perfect spot.
that was like the hookup zone in high school.
Loading hump.
The loading hump?
Yeah, that's where young kids would go to load the hump.
Yeah.
I wonder if that still happens.
I'm sure.
I
Yo,
don't-
we should just go one day with like
With
flashlights
cop
and
lights.
scare them. If it still happens.
knock on their windows.
Dude, I've had for an unrelated story or topic, I've had a cop come to knock on my window. I had left the house party earlier that night. I was messed up. I had mixed tequila and aguardiente. And
The worst
somehow,
combination.
some way, I convinced my friends that I was good to go, so I left.
Kids, don't do this.
Yeah, do not do this.
Don't drink and drive.
After these dumbass decisions that I've made in my life, I've learned. And I had the cop knocking on my window. Not even my window, because my window's rolled down because there was throw up outside my door.
Jesus, that was
It was bad.
time for you, huh?
It was bad. And the cop was like, "You're not allowed to be sleeping in this plaza. This plaza's closed." And He's like, "Are you okay to drive?" It was like 6:30 in the morning at this point, and I was like, "Yeah, officer, I'm good. I'm pretty sure I think he was being pretty merciful.
Yeah.
Well, as long as the key's not on the ignition, you're good.
It wasn't.
But
I
still
had it.
allow him to drive off.
Yeah, he could have tested you. You're right, but he probably figured you were asleep for a while.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, scary.
He was
I do not recall how I got to that plaza, which is the scariest part.
That
of it all.
is scary. Please don't do this,
Yeah.
ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Anybody who's listening, the 5 people,
Very
maybe 4 at this
dumb
point that have
decisions.
dropped.
This was between the ages of 20 to 23, which was my craziest years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember those years.
I didn't have those years. I was watching anime still.
Mecca?
Oh my
Sebas,
god, that's
let's
a
not
place
even
that's
go
no
there.
longer open.
For real.
Wow.
We're not gonna get to that this episode. We'll talk about that on another episode.
You know what other place was good? The Swap Shop. But when they were having
drive-in.
movies, the drive-in.
The
It's
drive-in movie.
basically just
I
a
never went to
drive-in
the drive-in
theater.
movies.
Bro, it's actually pretty good because you get to pick where you park. And as long as you got tents and you position your chairs in the right way, it could lead to a pretty comfortable spot to be intimate with your...
To perform.
To perform. There's different positions. there.
Question: why would anybody go to a drive-in movie theater nowadays? Is it just to fuck, or is it to actually just watch a movie in a different kind of
That was
setting?
very abrupt how you said that. Just the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Making
You can
love,
foreplay.
man.
Shit. What if they just want to go on foreplay?
You just
Fine.
jump right into it, don't you?
To just have lewd acts of
Thank you.
unholy matrimony,
Thank you. Be respectful.
or to actually watch a movie, listening through it on the radio.
I mean, if it's good quality sound, then I'll watch the movie.
I feel like
Because
honestly,
it connects through the radio in your car.
Yeah, but I feel like nowadays is more of a place to just do that.
Just because you did it doesn't mean it is.
No, because I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe some people do like the experience. Maybe some of you guys should just let us know. Like, what do you guys think? Are drive-in theaters nowadays only used for a place where you can spice
even
things
goes
up?
to drive-in theaters anymore, by the way.
Exactly, but that's the question.
Yeah.
That's the question.
Like,
if
the
you guys
people-
have one,
Yeah, if people go
Well,
there, are
that's
they
the
there
thing.
to
Like, who
just...
even goes? Because if you want to have sex, just go to a motel.
but that's you, dude. You
Or a
got
house.
all the money in the world. The drive-in theater was like $1 to get in, so it was like the cheapest place that you could find, and nobody's gonna come bother you.
Okay, so I have a question. Do you think that the riskier the place that you are having sex, you get
Fuck
a-
yes. I
Oh,
know where
yeah.
this is going, and
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
say,
I'm
hell
gonna say
yeah.
yes. I'm gonna say yes.
It makes it 100 times sexier.
because
So-
of the risk?
Story time, right?
Story time.
Like that Vine
Vine
guy.
reference,
Vine guy.
Vine
Story
reference.
He's got a great voice, by the way.
With one of my exes, right? When I was at her house, her whole family was there, right? And I used to spend hours at her house. So, like, basically, I would get there, like, around 6 in the afternoon. And I wouldn't leave until, like, 4 in the morning. And the only place we could do it was the laundry room, right next to her grandparents' room, in the first floor, because her house was super loud, right? So if we would try to go upstairs, her
Freak.
parents would hear the stairs, and two, her room was right next to her parents'
Not gonna
like,
work.
bedroom, and her bed was kind of loud. So every time we did it in the laundry room, it was so fucking hot because like
The fear of getting caught.
that, and she couldn't be loud, but she wanted to be loud. And she
Yeah,
was like,
you did that. You did that when we used to share a room too.
yeah,
And I
remember that.
walked in, and somebody ran and just fucking hit the door and like almost knocked me over. And they're like, "Don't come in!" Bah! And I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad. Let me
Yeah.
go sit in the living room while you finish."
Yo,
But no, just like her, like not being able to be loud, but wanting to be loud is just like kind of like, yeah, like I'm
I
doing.
can
that
say
turn you
that could be
on?
like another type of fetish.
It's like
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I was
doing. I'm
thinking.
doing something right.
Just don't suffocate her with a pillow on the face.
No.
Yo, what's the weirdest thing a girl has asked you to do to her?
Again, I'm gonna step out of this conversation because I haven't had the pleasure of doing as much.
Sebas?
I have one.
I have one, and I'm sorry to cut you off.
I love when he goes, Sebas. I have one.
Technically, I'm also a Sebas.
So you're talking to yourself? I thought we only did that after the podcast.
Yo, Sebas, you go ahead. I'll tell you mine after. I'm sorry.
Mine's a little like she was like really into it. Like we were doing it in a couch, and from behind, and literally out of nowhere, she said this. Fuck me like a prostitute.
Whoa. She could have said sex worker.
How do you... What's the difference between...
Like regular...
Yeah.
So what did you do?
He just went harder?
I guess like I went...
Fuck you, cheap whore.
Rougher? I was like, I like rougher, and I guess that's what she meant.
It stumped you, though.
Yeah, I was like...
Ladies, if you're out there, please be more specific if you say something like that.
I'm like, I guess I could go like smack it or something. I don't know.
You like that, you dirty girl.
She's a prostitute, not porn star.
Like chokers, smack her. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, that's...
All right.
No, but that was like super weird. I was like, oh. I mean, at the time, I'm like, okay, shit. Like, let me do what I do. Let me do what I know how to do. No?
Don't throw me off.
Right? But after that, we're like, I've never mentioned it. Like, you
guys didn't talk about it?
Yeah, we never talked about it.
I would have asked, like, excuse me, what did you mean?
It's kind of weird. Like, after that, it's like, oh, yeah, what did you mean by this?
That just mean you didn't have a relationship with this girl.
No, we did. It's just like,
I don't think
I
so.
feel like that if you're not in the act, that's a weird thing to bring up. Like, hey, why did he tell me to
Do you think
fucking
so?
a prostitute?
I would listen. All my relationships, I try to be open and talk about stuff like that without being embarrassed because I think it's important. It's important to the relationship.
no, of course.
But I feel like some ladies don't think about it that way. I feel like to them it's like such a taboo and it's such a scary thing that they don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? And I honestly think it's healthy and it's important and it would make the relationship a lot better if they did want to talk about it or be open to have the conversation. But you were going to say something about a weird thing that a girl said to you.
Yes. And the request, you know, it also threw me off, like just like it threw Sebas off. But she told me to choke her. And it was very weird. Very weird.
I mean, choking is not bad. I do like choking.
You do like choking?
I'm so sorry. I just threw a water bottle because my dog's about to start barking.
Like some light choking. You're like not like.
But when a girl asks you to choke her, is she asking you to like cut her breath?
No.
Or
not at all.
I think they mean
but
like,
I think they
you
need
know,
to specify.
Like, don't kill her.
Are you?
No,
duh!
I think
I
think
know
it's a
that.
given. Like, don't kill her. Like, don't
Obviously.
like I'm using the force. Like, I'm
But
fucking
have you
Darth
heard
Vader,
of-
like choking you.
Have you heard of
asphyxiation.
Yeah, the autoerotic
Asphyxiation.
Yes, but and this is why I'm telling you, light choking, because when you put your hand,
I feel really
you kind of
left
like,
out of this conversation.
and you kind of like grasp a little bit, like not hard enough,
I need to
but
find
just
me a
a
freak.
little bit. They're still because they're already gasping for air in the action, right? They're already losing air.
Someone seems too experienced at this.
I do like a little choking.
So you are like BDSM?
No,
BSDM? BDSM?
and back. And so when you just grab their neck and just grasp it just a little bit,
Slightly apply pressure.
So you're saying
slight.
having left bruises was not good? Just kidding.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm kidding.
You
I'm
killed
kidding.
her.
I'm kidding.
Where did you bury the body?
I'm obviously kidding. But
Did she
yeah,
wake
it just
up-
through me off.
Did she wake up soon
It's not for
after?
me. That's not something that I derived pleasure from.
It's not for
It
everyone.
freaked you out a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
Because I was like,
Yeah. Well, again, I feel left out of this conversation, so I'm done.
All right, guys. So I think we've come to the end of the episode.
I hope you
one
guys
thing that I
enjoyed it.
do just want to mention is we are 5 episodes in now, and I just got to say I love this podcast.
I love you too, Juanse. Not enough to choke you.
I don't want to be
We're we're too soon in the relationship for me to say I love you, but we'll get there.
even after 10 years.
We're
No,
looking
but
for a
yeah.
new Juan that's willing to share his love.
No, I definitely do enjoy just sitting here having conversation with you guys.
I do too. This is fun, and I honestly hope that we can start interacting with all of our listeners very soon.
Yeah.
A lot more, because I think it's important for the development of the podcast and ourselves.
So, comment,
like,
Share.
and subscribe.
And if you guys have ever thought about it, we encourage you to start your own podcast. We'd love to hear your voice.
Yes. And for anyone who's interested or looking to get into the podcasting world, we have been using Anchor as our host, which is a completely free podcast hosting platform.
And not only that, but it's also very user-friendly, and it has the creation tools that allow you to edit and record from your phone or computer. Plus, it also allows you to monetize with no minimum listenership. But my favorite thing of all is the fact that they do all the legwork for you and distribute your podcast.
To get started, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm.
So follow our Instagram at 3 Juans and a mic.
Follow our Twitter.
At 3 Juans and a mic.
And our Facebook page.
3 Juans on a mic. We also have a YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/3 Juans on a mic.
Awesome. And you can also follow me personally, Nico, if you want to laugh at my patheticness of a life. I'm just kidding. Just follow me because I post cool shit sometimes. It's going to be at Nico_Montoya.
Mine, this is Juanse. It is one of a kind.
And mine, you guys are welcome to follow my fitness Instagram, which is anything related fitness. Is Sebas, letter M. Fitness. No, wait. Hold up. I almost gave like a whole an email address. No, it's at Sebas M. Yeah, at Sebas M Fitness. And my personal Instagram, if you guys want to just know about my regular day to day, is Sebas K24.
Had some trouble getting that out, didn't you, buddy?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next Wednesday.
Peace.